Okay, so I'm starting to record, and I'm just talking about this month and how amazing it is. I'm talking about wraps. Let's not talk about wraps are $50 to people who don't know what wraps are. Let's say they're 33% off this month, or they're $24 off this month. Let's not talk about $50 wraps because people get overwhelmed with $50 for anything. $50 for 1 gallon of gas. Kidding, not really. So let's talk about the ways to party. There are obvious ways to party. There's in person, right? You can have an in-person party at someone's house. You can have an in-person party at your house. You can do an open house. That's an in-person party. It's a get in, get out, close the party, move on, right? Then there are virtual parties. There are Facebook parties and there are Zoom parties. There are variations of Zoom parties and variations of Facebook parties. Then there's Facebook Messenger parties. Yes, you can do those. It takes a lot of host coaching, but yes, you could do those. And finally, there is a new item that we added to our arsenal of partying. In the last family call, we talked about text partying. I do not suggest text partying is something that you sell to your customers. Text party is the absolute last piece of your partying arsenal. So that means if I'm talking to Sherry and I'm trying to get her to book a party with me, we talk about if you guys want to do things in person, right? You start in person, talk about all that, and then you say, okay, well, if you can't do in person, let's talk about virtual. Well, I don't want to party on Facebook because none of my friends are on Facebook. Okay, well, let's talk about text parties. Oh, a text party. Okay, that's different, right? So there is all this verbiage that has been posted for a text party. I will post it in here. Post verbiage. I will post it in the group. But what I want to tell you guys is that text parties are harder than virtual parties because it takes way more effort than you would think. It takes a lot more host coaching. It takes a lot more buy-ins from her customers, her friends, her family, all of that. So please don't rely on that. However, it is a very good option, especially during the holiday season. And I said this in either the org training or my leader call last night. In the month of November, it is our busiest month of the entire year. Rules are out the window. I'm giving people ordering links, right? I'm like, hey, do you want an ordering link? I'll send you a bunch of catalogs, get orders from people at work. This is what I'm doing. Hey, do you want an ordering link? Are you getting together with the girls this weekend? Are they coming over to your house? Are you having drinks with someone? I'll send you a catalog and get you a link. I literally have like 15 parties open with women that are doing that, okay? Because I'm just asking, do you want a link? Granted, you have to talk to them about what the link means, and you can only do that with your great customers, right? You can't just do that with some random person. But this is your opportunity to talk to family members, your close girlfriends, and anyone who shopped from you. That's an option, okay? So in this booking blitz, and literally I'm not going to go for any more than 20 more minutes because there's the effort in a booking blitz is up to you. I'm going to give you tools. I'm going to give you verbiage. I'm going to give you help. But if you don't apply that to your business, then it's not going to work. So let's just buckle up for the next couple minutes and let's think. So everyone besides Susan probably has a pen and paper. So let's talk. So first and foremost, you have 4 categories to your business. You have your inner circle, and I've got notes in front of me, so just hang with me. You've got your inner circle. So family, friends, your ride or die girlfriends, etc., right? Your sister, your mom, your nieces, all of that. Then you've got, let's talk. We have all of these fake virtual friends. And I say this with all the sarcasm involved in that, but there are so many people that we're friends with on Facebook that we've never met in person. You guys being 2 of them, right? To me, granted, you're not fake. But you know, there's all these people that you may have met through someone else. Someone liked a post that you put on their wall or whatever, or commented or whatever that is, and they friended you out of the blue. I can promise you that probably 50% of your friends list is made up of virtual friends, right? That you only know through the virtual world. So you have those people as well as your virtual friends who you knew at some point in your life, right? Whether it was through school or through a parents group or old neighbors or whatever. Then you have Rap Star and Rap customers, right? So this is your third category, people who have purchased wraps from you in the past, right? And then we have all of our past customers since the beginning of the catalog drop, which was September 1st. Okay, so there's 4 categories of customers. Your inner circle, your Facebook friends and fans, your wrap customers, and all your past customers, whether they're hosts or customers since September 1st. Okay? Now your job is to reach out to all of these categories. So you're going to have to do some digging. You're going to have to write down some names. You're going to have to go through your Facebook friends list and go, oh, Jody, I remember you from 16 years ago. I bumped into you at the register at Jewel or whatever, right? I have people in my friends list and I'm like, who are you, right? So you have to kind of determine who these people are. Now, you have to reach out to them. So I am going to tell you how. So with your inner circle, these are people that trust you, love you, hold you, help you, support you, dream with you, cry with you, the whole thing, right? These are the people that know exactly who you are. So this is where you're going to go to them and tell them that you're in a booking challenge. Okay? I am in a booking challenge for the month of November, and I'm going to say December because it's not actually easy to book someone in the next week, right? Let's give them at least 4 weeks. So I'm in a booking challenge for the month of November and December, and I get to offer you $300 in free jewelry, and I get to offer you 3 wraps of your choice, and I get to offer you at least 3 half-price items. We'll say at least for all of us, for just $76. So that is a minimum of 300, 74, 74, 74, a minimum of $522 in jewelry for just $76. Okay? You could say this in a text, and then you say, everyone who answers yes to this, text me a thumbs up, and I'll call you with the details. Okay, so you're going to text this. You're just going to like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. That's all you're going to do. Okay, you're going to make your list first of the people that you're going to contact. Then you're going to text them, copy and paste. Guys, this will if it takes more than 5 minutes, it took too long. Okay, because you've made that list of people first. Okay, and thank you for supporting my small business. That's it. Okay, we're in a month where people are going to spend money. So when you do a booking challenge, you're offering them basically an opportunity to earn their holiday list for $76, right? It's a minimum. I mean, and again, that $522 is a minimum in jewelry because they're going to have a $600 party. I'm telling you, that's like 3.5 orders in the month of November. Our average order rises in the month of November, okay? Offer it for December as well. Next, when you get that thumbs up, yes, Sherry.
Okay, so if they want to book for December, we can't offer them the same amount and the wraps for that.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because as you get closer to the party, this is how I would handle it. I would talk to them and just say, listen, our host rewards are going to change in December. They're probably going to be just as amazing. But if you want to go ahead and get these rewards, and you're going to have to book in November. That's a talking point, right? Let's not count that out until you get there. It's just a talking point. Okay? Does that make sense? Jackie, yes. Yes.
Are you gonna post all of that verbiage in your, okay.
I'll do a follow-up post and I'll post this. But it's easy. It's easy. That when we start overthinking, and I think a lot of our business is overthinking, when we start doing that, it doesn't work, right? It just doesn't work. So it's very simple. Hey, I'm in a booking challenge, blah, 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 blah. If you're in, say yes. That's it. Now, this is your family and friends. These are the people who love you, support you, care for you, cheer you on. They talk to you once a week. These are your people, okay? That's your number one. Next, now we're talking about the Facebook friends that, you know, you went to high school with 30 years ago. And then, who is Galaxy 21? Is that Dana? Just say who that is, because all I see is Galaxy. This is now, we're talking Facebook friends, and we're talking your fake Facebook friends. Hi, Dana. There's two people on that are in your Facebook friends. Again, it's people you know from a million years ago, and it's people who you don't know from just random occurrences, okay? And this is the one group of people I think that we entirely overlook. We started our business, we added people to a virtual VIP page because we handpicked them. Oh, I think Sally would be interested in this. Oh, I think Cindy might like this. Oh, I know that Kathy would like this, right? But then what about Amanda and Kelly and, you know, all of Amy, all of these people, right? What about all these people that I didn't think of because I knew it was easier with this group of people, okay? So start thinking about that. Now we're going to talk here, and I got some verbiage from an old Spark article. So it said, hi, it's Jenna, and I just couldn't wait another minute to share super special things that Touchstone has going on for hosts and customers in the month of November. When you gather a few of your friends together for fun girl time, I'll help you earn an extra $300, blah, 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 and Sparkle and all of that, right? I can't wait to fill you in on everything else. The first 3 girls to grab one of my open dates will get an extra special Touchstone piece of jewelry just from me for saying yes. Grab the date that works best for you. I have this date, and this date open. I will put this all in a follow-up text, okay? So here's that. And you can change that verbiage to pop-up. I think if we've learned anything over this last week, and yes, we're already at the end of the week, we're starting to change our verbiage from party to pop-up. Pop-up sounds so less threatening. When you hear party, people go like this, right? I'm not having a party. Like, I'll buy from you. I have so many people that are like, I'll buy from you, but I'm not gonna do a party. I spun it to one of my girls that said, I don't party. And I was like, hey, how about a holiday pop-up? You know, you've got a bunch of girlfriends. Let me open a link for you and we could do just a quick thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. It is literally the same thing. It's just your delivery, right? It's a little less threatening. Okay. Pop-up versus party. Next, we talk about all of our wrap customers. Okay. Although you guys may not have like solid businesses, you have people that have bought wraps from you, correct? Yes? Yes? Jackie, you've got it. Sherry, yes?
I don't think I've had anybody buy a wrap.
Okay. If you have people that have bought a bracelet.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
If you have people who like bracelets, I would run a poll on your Facebook group, right? And use that picture of our stretch bracelet, our ice bracelet, and our wrap. Which one are you? A, B, or C, or D? All of the above. This way you can start to generate who you're going to send this to. Okay? In addition to all of those customers who have purchased wraps before, you can search in Glam Central to get that history, or you can search through the Amy app. The Amy app is way easier. If you don't have it, let's talk. Okay? You're going to let her know, hi, so-and-so, I know you just love the wrap star or the wrap bracelets. This is a perfect gift for the holiday season. Which 3 are your favorite? And you're going to attach that 1 through whatever number. It's like 24 or 26 of all the wraps. I'm going to put it in a follow-up, and you're going to ask them which is their 3 favorites, right? And then you're opening the conversation because they're going to come back to you and they're going to say, I like 3, 11, and 18. Okay. Well, so-and-so, I'm so excited for you because this month you can get all 3 of those for $19 a piece, right? As opposed to $74. So you're opening, the thing is you're opening communication. So whether they book with you in November or December, even if they don't, you've had a conversation. You are now top of mind for them. And that is what a booking blitz is. It's being top of mind. Even if they're not booking, you're creating that conversation. You're opening the conversation, right? This is where we start moving forward in our business. Next, last but not least, which one do I have here? Please hold.
Past customers.
Yes. So that's where you're gonna do exactly what I just did. Okay, it's kind of the same thing. You're gonna talk to them about. You're gonna be blunt with that. Okay, you're gonna be blunt with your past customers because they've bought from you. Hey, so and so, I know you love the sparkle. I know you love Touchstone. I just want to tell you about an amazing offer for the month of November. I am in a booking challenge, and I would love to get you on my calendar. Right? Let's talk person to person because these are the people that have purchased from you. Okay. So I digress. I go back to the beginning when I talked about our partying. We party in person, whether that's at someone's house, your house, or an open house, right? Or you party virtually, Facebook, Zoom, variations of each other. And your last option is through a text party. And there's all this great verbiage that Amy Schindler, one of my good friends in Touchstone, just posted the other day. Fabulous information. This is not a new platform, but Touchstone is kind of introducing it as a possible viable option. This is not your go-to. And I think that we can make a mistake as consultants if we are offering a text party. This comes when Sherry says, I can't do something in person. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. Not all of my friends are on Facebook. Okay, well, let's have a Facebook party. And then let's follow up with a text party with all of those people that aren't going to be able to be on Facebook because they're just not on there. It's kind of the same thing that we talk about the hybrid version of Touchstone. You can have an open house coupled with a self-hosted party, right? And it all goes in the same party link. Or you can, let's say Jackie is my customer and she's hosting a party on Facebook with me, but she still has 45 friends that are probably interested in this, that she wants to do something in person as well. Okay, well, let's have an in-person party and let's couple it with this Facebook party. Same goes with a text party. Okay, this is just your icing on the cake to add to it. And if all else fails and Sherry's like, no, I don't want to party. Well, you know what? People are shopping right now, Sherry, and I want to make sure that I can get you as much stuff for free as possible. I would rather you get it for free than pay for it. So why don't we at least try getting a couple of your girls together and I can send out a couple texts over the course of a couple days, and I bet you're going to get everything you want on your list. Simple, done, in and out. But that is a very fine line to walk with a host because you have to coach them appropriately. Okay, there is more work in a text party than there would be in a virtual party, but it's an option. And in this business, that's all we want are options, right? So questions, concerns, all of this, I'm going to put all the verbiage in, but my first suggestion to you guys is you have those 4 silos. Now is the time to just sit for 10 minutes and just write down names. Who am I going to contact? Where am I going to start, right? And also with those Facebook friends, we also have people on our cell phones in our contacts. I know that's a little scary, but the other day I went through my contacts and I was like, who is this person? Oh, okay. Well, you have their information, right? Again, the worst thing that happens in our business is a big fat no, big deal, right? You're not going to be hung from a cross for asking if they want free jewelry. Questions? But I think the biggest thing that comes with bookings is putting in the work. You are not going to move your business forward if you are not meeting people, okay? And I saw this yesterday, and I actually talked to my leaders about it last night. If you are not putting hosts on your calendar and you're just running a self-hosted party, you are continually having a catalog party with the same people. Okay, so that would be like all of us here next month seeing the same stuff. And then the next month after that, seeing the same stuff. At some point, people are like, no, thank you, bye-bye, right? I've got enough Touchstone Crystal. So if you're just having a self-hosted party every month, your business will not grow and it will likely fail. You need to have hosts on your calendar because when you meet people, right? When I go have a party with Sherry, I'm meeting 12 of Sherry's friends. Out of those 12, 2 to 3 should book with you. And then we continue. It's a domino effect. But if you're not hosting parties, that's where you're getting in trouble. And this is why this booking blitz is so important, because it's going to start putting parties on your calendar in November, in December, and I can bet you that someone's going to want to book in January. And you know what you say to January? January is Santa's revenge. It's Santa's revenge. It is you having a party because of the stuff that you did not get for Christmas. It's Santa's revenge. Okay? It's all these women who, what do we do as women for the holidays? We do all the shopping, right? And we come up short on Christmas morning. Where's my presents, right? What did I get? I got nothing. So this is your revenge party, right? I said I did it last year and I had so many people sign up for that because it's funny, right? No one does anything for me. Well, I'm going to do something for me. So if someone doesn't want to book and they're like, no, just the time isn't good. Okay, let's talk about January. You don't want to just say, okay, continue to have the conversation. And I can tell you one last thing. If there's one thing that I've learned that's so powerful in this business, Kay Higby, head of sales, told me this. If someone tells you no, ask them kindly, do you mind telling me why not? Do you mind telling me why not? You're going to get people who are not going to respond to you. Then you may never be friends again. But again, who cares? Because they're not friends with you to begin with. But you're going to get people that are like, I can't fit it in right now. Okay. So when, right? There are people that are going to say, absolutely no, right? My big X, no. And that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I just want to, I'm just trying to figure out where people stand. There's nothing wrong with having those conversations. Okay? Questions, concerns, anything? I do this all the time. I don't know why. Jackie, yes.
Okay, so what about there seems to be, when you have a virtual Facebook party, all these people that join the group and are, basically silent the whole way. Sometimes somebody might like something. And now you have these names that you really never met. You don't know who they are, and they haven't participated at all. Do you ever reach out to those people?
Okay, so first and foremost,
follow up for those people.
First and foremost, those people who are being quiet, that's because your host has not been coached correctly. Okay, it's her job to make sure her people are participating. I straight up will put a post in a party that says, listen, partying alone is no fun, and you're here because you opted in. I would love to hear from you, right? Your comments, your thoughts, your cheering, your likes, your dislikes, whatever it is, makes my job that much more fun. And I will tag every single one of them, right? Because again, it's like what I said 2 minutes ago. If they say no, great. You weren't going to buy from me anyway. I didn't hurt your feelings. You didn't hurt mine. Have a good day, right? It's host coaching through and through. You also could do something. I've tried this a couple times in your live. Anyone who posts their phone number in comments, you will go into an extra drawing for a sparkly, stretch bracelet or whatever you're giving away. It could be like a charm. It could be anything. Post your phone number in comments. I do this for the best customer service so I can follow up with you and help you with your order. If you put your number in comments, you will go into an extra raffle so I can give you a sparkly gift. You would be surprised how many people want a wine term for $250, right? It's simple. You have to get that information. You have to figure out how in the cadence of your party you can get that information. And you can ask your host, hey, there's 6 people here who didn't comment. Are you comfortable giving me their cell phone so I could text them? I've done that before. It comes down to coaching your hosts appropriately. If we just rely on talking to our hosts and saying, hey, you're going to get a bunch of free jewelry, I just need you to add your friends, that is going to be a terrible party. Because if they don't have involvement, with that party, if they don't have a connection with you and they're not involved, their people won't put you and the host together, and they don't care. But when it's important to them and they're excited and all of that, people buy because they see it, right? They see, oh my gosh, Jackie's so excited about this line. I have to get what she has, and she just loves the sparkle, right? I've had hosts go live before in the group showing what they've purchased before. Oh my gosh, look at this new bracelet. Oh my gosh, look at my new necklace, my earrings. This, my husband loved it. I say the whole thing in a lot of my parties, like, my husband didn't notice when I went from my natural hair color to blonde. Okay, like, true story. Sweet man. Didn't notice it, right? We've been together forever. Didn't notice it. But when I wear my touchstone crystal jewelry, he's like, oh my gosh, is that beautiful? Not to say my husband doesn't pay attention to me, but what I'm saying is like, people who have no affiliation or liking or anything to jewelry are saying to me, oh my God, that jewelry is amazing. I say this all the time in my parties because it's poignant, right? But when you can get the buy-in from your host, you're going to have a lot of orders because she's working for her party. Also, if you saw in the business builder, I think I have the handout here. If you saw in the business builder PDF that was posted, I don't have it here. It's posted in the announcements in Sparkle and Sass. If you saw that, go back and look at it, because instead of just having the business builders, there's actual information of how to use the business builders. So I just started this because I saw it. I was like, gosh, that's genius. Why am I missing this? I've opened all these links for people, and I haven't even put together their group yet. And I said, you know what? When you get $250 in orders before I open your group, I'm going to send you some extra sparkle. Well, it's just from a business builder. It's going to cost me what, $12? I'm going to have at least a $600 party. So utilize that to give your host added incentive to grab outside orders before you even put the party together. So if I usually open a party the week before I go live, I'm going to open it now 10 days ahead of time and give them that 3 or 4 day window to get outside orders to get free sparkle, as opposed to just saying, I'm going to give you a free necklace if you book with me. No, I'm going to book the party now because this is the busiest booking season ever, and I'm going to have them earn that. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Any other questions? I will put all the verbiage in this afternoon, but I'm telling you, if you put in 30 minutes, that's all it's going to take, 30 minutes of writing down some names, copying and pasting the verbiage, you will get bookings. You will book your November, you will book your December, and you will start booking in January. Okay? Dana, yes.
I did put a question in the chat.
Oh, okay. She's at work. How do I reach out to, okay, I'm at work, blah, blah, blah. How do you reach out to previous guests who did not order but participated? Do you have their information? If you do have their information, reach out to them. I would say, hey, like, I loved having you at Susie's party. We have just amazing things going on this month. I would love to talk to you. Let me know if you're interested. That's it. Have a conversation. We're giving away $522 in sparkle, a minimum of $522 in sparkle. With a $1,000 party, it's 800 and something, right? So let them know, yeah, like, I saw your interest. I know that it's the busiest time of the year. Let me make your holiday shopping easier. Let me know if you're interested. It's just conversations. And I think that's the thing. Like, and Dana, you're obviously new to this, but Jackie knows this and Sherry knows this. Everything that I talk about is just being human. Don't be rehearsed. Don't, make things any more than they should be. Have a conversation. That's it. Hey, I loved you. I loved your energy in the last, in Susie's party. Can I help you with anything, this month? We have wraps on sale. They're 33% off. I would love to help you place a holiday order. Simple as that. And you may get a booking off of that just because you had a conversation. Okay? Any other questions, guys?
Another
Jackie.
question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so one thing I did notice that I do, when they sent the last party link that I sent out,
Yep.
I had actually a lot of people that said they were attending, so I have their name, first name, last name, and email address. So I do have a contact, which would be the email
Right.
instead of the phone or text. So one is as good as the other, I would imagine, correct? Or no?
Absolutely
No?
not. People, okay, this goes back to the days of talking to someone on the phone versus leaving a voicemail. Okay, so email and text have turned into calling and leaving a voicemail. So when your phone rings, it's very comfortable to just let it go to voicemail, right? I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to go in my iPhone and have the voicemail translated to me so I can read it, right? When it comes to email, people get 7,000 spammable emails a day. You're getting, and right now with the holidays, you're going to get that much more. But people like text. That is how we communicate. So yes, you can go ahead and email people. And if you heard at the family call, we have upped all of our keep in touch emails this month. So there's going to be like double the keep in touch emails. But I'm thinking likely if you email someone, they're going to delete it because there's nothing that you're offering. It's not a conversation. It's spam. It's like a billboard. When we email people, it's, otherwise, if it's someone that that would they would prefer email, then yes. But I think this business today as it sits, we get more with texting and phone calls than anything else.
Okay.
Right? And you can ask your old hosts, hey, do you have these phone numbers? Are you willing to share them with me? They might. You can go back in those groups that you set up and go live and talk about all the benefits to buying and hosting in the month of November.
Yeah.
That's why you have those groups.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that is.
You have those old groups, and so I don't do parties in groups anymore because I went to Facebook jail. So I do them all in my VIP group. But before, when I was doing Touchstone Crystal family calls, if you heard me speak, if you hadn't, that's fine. If you heard me speak, my biggest roadblock, my biggest let go in this business is that we put all this time and effort into setting up the group and host coaching and all of our posts, and it's pretty, and we wrap it up in a bow and we close the party and we walk away, right? No, you put effort into that party. You put effort into establishing the people that got there. You put effort into commenting. You put effort into responding. You put effort into, cheering on your host and thanking all the people for buying. Do not abandon a party group ever. Ever. Stay relevant in those party groups. And if you're having 10 or more parties a month, talk to me, get out of making groups, because Facebook will look at you as a spammer and they'll put you in Facebook jail like they did to me because you're constantly posting the same thing. Sherry, yes.
Okay, so here's a question. I was thinking about this yesterday because I went live in my VIP group to
Great.
talk about the specials. I was thinking, this was a thought, of going into my pack because I don't have a ton of past parties.
Yep.
I have some that got no action at all. But I was thinking about going live in there anyway and talk about the specials and make holiday stuff. Is that something that you think?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if it'll get anything.
Yes. I highly suggest this. However, make an event first. If you just go live, and I'll say this, even in your VIP group, don't just pop on. No one sees it. No one sees it anymore. That's why I like to do scheduled events, because people know it's coming, people get reminded, and then you go live. You're going to catch more people if you schedule an event. So yeah, I would go back to, Tina's party from 2 months ago, pop in there, put an event in and say, like live at 4 o'clock with amazing information or huge information, huge announcement, right?
So do I have to add people into this event or
no? Because they're in the group. No, because when you go live on the page. You're
Okay,
just
so
like-
they'll get a notification if I create the event?
yeah, if you go live and I'm not on the page, you go live in the event. When you go live in an event, it posts on the main page. It's not just to the people who are attending. It goes into the main page. So absolutely make an
But
event.
what if nobody nobody joins to attend?
Who cares? Still
They don't
go.
have to be?
Nope, still
Okay.
go. You're just letting them know. Huge news. Huge touchdown crystal news. Oh my God, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Do
Yes.
you invite people into that event? When you're creating the
Yes.
event, do you invite
Like,
all those
there's a
people that
box.
are in the group into
There's
the
a
event?
little box that'll say invite all members of blah 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 blah.
I see, okay.
Click. Yep. Okay.
How do you avoid going to Facebook jail? Because I've not been in there yet, and I worry about that as well.
Susan, as long as you're not having a billion parties a month, if you're having like 2 to 3 parties, you're fine. You're fine. Like completely fine.
Okay, cool.
I just
Another question. Sorry, go ahead.
I was creating too many groups, and then I would use Cint Share to post after the group all the same things. And
Okay.
when Cint Share is attached to a bunch of groups, which I had like 50 something party groups at that time, and I was posting the same things, they threw me in jail. So
I
whatever.
don't understand because they want local businesses to thrive, and so
They
they
don't.
created.
They don't.
I don't know.
They don't.
They say they
Facebook is a social media platform. It's not a selling platform. And so
Yeah, it's not a
when-
selling platform per se, but
when they think that you're selling
yeah.
and you're spamming, they're like, if you're gonna do
Okay,
that, you need
gotcha.
to do it through a business.
Okay,
So,
I gotcha.
yeah. I know.
Another question I have is that I've recently had 2 or 3 situations where I'm in an airport or on a flight that people are like, where did you get that bracelet? Especially that new Earth bracelet. It's getting a lot of attention.
Earth is the
And-
best.
It's the best. It's my favorite piece ever.
Mhm.
And I lost my other favorite piece, the Outshine necklace, that $189 piece. I lost it. So I'm so heartbroken.
Yeah,
but
but
those
you
are my
have a
two
lifetime
favorite
warranty.
pieces. But it's gone. Like it's
It's
gone.
okay.
Really?
It's okay. Contact
I
home
lost
office.
it. Legit. Okay. Well, then it was broken. I went to send it back and then I couldn't find it. I must have, and I've gone through everything. I know it's lost because it's been 3 months. But what I wanted to say was like, what's the best? Is it a business card? Is it a brochure or a short?
Well, it's funny
one of those
because I
short
had this
brochures?
conversation with Dana just yesterday, right? Someone's going to say that they like your jewelry. What do you say? What do you do?
Yeah.
It's a conversation. Never give someone a business card like, here, have a nice day, right? Just say, oh my God, you love that too. I absolutely love this company. It's, our parent company is Swarovski, right? Just have a conversation and say, I would love to talk to you more if you're interested, right? No pressure, just introducing the brand. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I even had a woman, like I was on the run, literally running through an airport, and all I could say is look up Touchstone Crystal, become a representative. And she's like, I'm going to, and I'm sure she did, but she didn't get my name. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my gosh. So keep catalogs on you, clip your business card to it. I would always do that. I always have catalogs on me because like that, you never know when someone's like, you're in the grocery store. I have one in my purse at all times.
Me too.
Or the minis.
Yep.
The minis are great. I'm keeping them in my purse.
Someone's gonna say something, but put your business card with it. Okay. Have a conversation, right? I love this brand.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you said something because I love this brand. That's all you have to do. When they see your excitement, they get excited. Okay, so listen,
Great
I'm
feedback.
going to sign off here. I'm going to put all the booking information in Sparkle and Sass later today. If you guys have questions, even if you're not my direct Sherry, Susan, reach out to me. I'm here to help. I think sometimes we feel that there's, levels here. There's not. We're all even. And if I can provide any additional help, I'm more than happy to do that. Okay. So thanks for joining me today. And I cannot wait to see your party count go up. Have your December booked, your January starting to book. And this is the name of the game. Work ahead. Do not be booking in the month that we're in. We always want to book ahead. We want to front load our months, right? I like to get to the second or third week of the month and already have my next month booked so I can focus on other things. And this stuff will help you start to do that. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jenna.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.